When I say it's the most wonderful time of the year, what I actually mean is that Halloween's out at Michael's. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and as you can see here, I have a haul of Halloween kits, complete with accompaniment from my neighbor's werewolf of a dog, to share with you today. Okay, but no, seriously, I get so excited when I see people mentioning that they're seeing Halloween make market kits rolling out at their Michaels, so I had to stop by mine today and felt really lucky that, yeah, they'd already put out all of their Halloween diamond painting kits. Make Market is a store brand that Michaels carries, and they've been around for a few years now, and in my opinion, they keep upping the game and trying to put out improved products, higher quality products, and I remain kind of convinced that someone from their product development team is relatively in tune with the diamond painting world, whether that's watching YouTube or whatnot, I don't know, but I'm convinced because some of the things they roll out, I'm like, I feel like this is just something that really a diamond painter would know or would think of. That said, if you're thinking of joining in on Drills and Chills this year, tons of stuff here that would absolutely work for the event. I will say that this is definitely more Halloween themed, though I tried to pick up a couple of things that were more fall centric. So if you're wanting to lean towards that side of things instead of Halloween, there are some options for you, which I think is really important, especially for something that is at this price point. Each of these kits was $14.99, and for a licensed diamond painting that is pretty solid quality in terms of the product, the materials, the render, you just can't beat this price point. Also, that is pre-coupons. I had a coupon that I took in today. I had one that was for 30% off one item and then 20% off everything that was regular price. And so brings it down that much further. You can't beat it. Now, as of the time of this filming, I have not seen these pop up on the app or on the website yet. This is often how it goes for seasonal releases. You'll see them pop up in stores, and then it's a week or two later that they start to show up in the app and on the website. So if you're looking there, I would just suggest checking back here in the next week or two, and hopefully they will show up. Like in past Make Market hauls, I have a variety of different kinds of products to share with you. So depending on what you're looking for, hopefully there's something fun for you. The big highlight of this one that is brand new as of this seasonal release is Make Market releasing mystery diamond painting kits. I believe, according to what I saw, and I chatted with a couple other people that have seen mystery kits at their Michaels, we think that there are 4 different mystery kit options, and I have a couple of different ways for you to be able to tell them apart. So we'll get there. So we have mystery kits. We have a set of minis. This is probably one of my favorites of what I found today. We have one of their smaller size diamond paintings that comes with the wood hangers and a nicer pen, which we've seen those before. These 3D diamond art kits, they had some really cute new ones this year. I was torn between this one and a crystal ball that I think actually you guys are probably going to really love the crystal ball ones. And then some really cute hanging ones that come on like a wood surface. And this was too cute to pass up, and I couldn't resist grabbing this one for those of you that are really looking for something that's more fall centric than Halloween. I am not going to make you wait in further suspense. We're going to start with the mystery kits. Oh, by the way, this one was actually from their regular diamond painting section. It was not in their Halloween section, but it's very fall-ish. So if you're wanting to go look for something else that might fit the fall theme for Drills and Chills, you can check out in their regular diamond painting section, which was separate from their Halloween. My Michaels, and from the pictures I've seen from others, the Halloween stuff, the seasonal stuff, they tend to put in like center island parts of like aisles. And then they have like a standard diamond painting section where they have their like year-round type stuff that's in like a regular aisle or whatever. So anyway, let's talk about mystery kits, and then we'll get to lots of the other stuff, I promise, of course. But mystery kits. Couple things to know, but I'm not going to give you any spoilers right now, so stick around for me to just tell you kind of what these are and what makes them mystery kits. So what makes them a mystery is that you don't know what the canvas is until you open up the box. They are not like mystery kits from other companies where it's printed in black and white. No, it's the same kind of printing on the canvas that you'd see on other kits. What makes it a mystery is that you don't know what's in here until you open it up, unless you know some ways to check and see what mystery this might be. Like I said, I think that there are 4 different images. It's possible there are more. My Michaels had out 5 boxes, and they were all different from each other, except there was one set of duplicates. So first, there are different color dots on the backs of the boxes. This one is a blue dot. This one is a black dot. There's also a pink dot and a yellow dot. Bless you. The other way you can tell is once you pull this out of the box, before you even unwrap the canvas, when you pull it out, you're going to see the canvas number, like they give each of their kits a number, printed in blue at the bottom, and it's going to have a dash and then either the number 1, 2, 3, or 4 at the end. And it is consistent on which canvas is assigned to each number. So I grabbed 2 different ones to share with you today. And so you will see spoilers on these 2 particular canvases. If I'll give you a forewarning before we actually open it up and look at that if you don't want to see those, but we'll start with these even still. So let me show you what kind of comes on a Make Market kit. So they do Halloween branding up here. They tell you if it's a Halloween kit, again, $14.99 US, and it tells you what drill shape that these come with. You'll notice that all the kits that I got today come with round drills, and that is because I've done a square drill kit or 2 from Make Market. I'm currently not a fan of their square drills. I would not recommend getting them. They were frustrating to work with for a variety of different reasons. I will have a post review linked below to one that I did last year from their Halloween collection last year. Image, beautiful. Lots of things about it, great. The square drills were the biggest pain in the butt to work with. They were not great. I'm hoping, my guess is that they're made of acrylic or they're just really bad molds. I'm hoping they switch to resin or just generally improve the quality on those square drills, because quite honestly, I'm probably not going to get another square drill kit from them until I'm reasonably confident that they have fixed those issues. So let's go ahead and take a look at what Make Market includes with their kits, and we'll look at these mystery kits. And again, before I show you the canvases, I'll give you a warning. So if you want to skip ahead and not have them spoiled for you, you can. So Make Market does put Halloween branding on their kits, and we'll tell you what the drill shape is. And then these mystery kits have these fun printing and everything on them. Size-wise, this is going to be the larger size that you'll see with Make Market diamond paintings. They're 16 by 20 inches. 40-ish by 50-ish centimeters. It's a pretty good like beginner to intermediate size, I think. Here's your kit contents, all that good stuff. Some info about how to diamond paint, and if it weren't a mystery image, you would see the image here, but otherwise you're just looking for, this is going to be the blue dot kit. Now we are going to go ahead and open this up. So if you don't want to have anything spoiled about these mystery kits, please do take a look at the screen. I will put in a timestamp that you can skip ahead where you're not going to have any of either of these mystery kits spoiled for you, and we will be looking at the other Halloween kits. But for those of you that do want spoilers, let's take a look. So this is, okay, blue dot, and also has the -1 at the end. So with minimal spoilers, you can slide this out of the box and just see what the dash is at the end. And it seems to be pretty consistent what kits go with what like number at the end. So this one I believe is going to be, it looks from the printing on it like it's going to be a little bit more fall-esque from the picture I saw someone else post, but it's also one of those that I'm having a hard time telling exactly what it is. So let me pull this out and we'll take a look. It's really wanting to get stuck on. Oh, there it is. Okay. So let's unroll this. They do roll it with the image facing out, and oh, how fun, you guys. We have Halloween themed basic toolkits. Okay, before we unroll that, let's take a look at these. This is so fun. I was just thinking earlier about how I didn't see any Halloween themed accessories sitting out the same way I did with like summer, where they had the cute little wax caddy that was in like a pink apple, and in Christmas sometimes they do like little peppermint pink waxes, but this is fun. We have, well, there's baggies, no Halloween thing about that, but then an orange basic pen with an orange squishy. And they did do orange wax. So it's just all very on theme color-wise. Again, is someone paying attention over there? Is like these diamond painters like coordinating accessories. Okay, so here's our orange tray. It's a basic tray, but like it's the little things that it is on theme color-wise. They do also give you an instruction sheet. Well, you probably don't want to read it in French, or if you do, good for you. Here's all of the how-tos for everything. And they give you, you know what? They give you some tips that I feel like I haven't really seen with other diamond painting companies before, like wash your hands before working. Wrap the stylus head in plastic when not in use to prevent wax from drying out. Who does this? No one does this, right? Okay. So sometimes I'm amused by those. Anyway, we have our diamonds. That's going to be our color palette. It's very dark. It's very dark. So maybe this isn't really going to be super fall themed then. Yeah, maybe not. This is like a Bless you. My poor husband's allergies are out of control right now. This looks like it's kind of a spooky bouquet. I can't even tell. Is it supposed to be, maybe it's supposed to be like this. I think it's supposed to be like this, oriented this way, right? That's kind of what the image looks like. Yeah, it's kind of a spooky flower bouquet. So maybe not so much fall. I wasn't sure. I couldn't tell from the image. It's also hard until you have drills on the canvas to really tell what the colors are going to be. Now, let me show you Make Market kits. I'll have to cover this again in a later one for those of you that skipped this mystery part. But it's like this 100% polyester kind of material, and it's really, my neighbor's dog is seriously in rare form tonight again. We have, like, it's really stiff, but it lays flat well, and they do use poured glue, and it's kind of like a medium thick plastic cover, and it's not the most sticky glue that I've worked with, but I don't have problems with drills falling off, so it's fine. Then we have a legend on either side that says 42 colors, and they did not include a separate sticker sheet or anything like that with this one. So you're just going to be matching up. They put the number, like it's going to match the legend number is what's going to be on the drills. Now, really quick, measurements wise, I think that the like 40 by 50-ish goes out maybe to the border, that little like frame around it. No, it's the drill field. It's the drill field on these is where we're getting those numbers. I need a new tape measure. Yeah, okay, so it's the drill field on these. Now, up close, something that I'm not crazy about, and I thought that they were maybe moving away from, but now I'm seeing it on these kits again, is the red printing. This is something I don't love. Look, you're gonna hear me say a lot of things I don't like about these kits, but honestly, Make Market kits, $14.99, full retail before you get a discount. Like, yeah, I can be a little picky, but I'm still gonna buy these kits and work on them because the price point is unbeatable. I don't love the red printing. I feel like something about the canvas material or the ink, it just spreads a little bit and it looks fuzzy. The black is a bit cleaner. So I wish that they didn't use the red ink. And the red ink doesn't even necessarily mean it's going to be a red colored diamond that's going there. Like, I'm pretty sure this one is going to be like an off-white or like a light brown, the letter C. It's not going to be a red color. That said, we have lots of color blocking with this background. Yeah, this is going to be a dark one. It's a little bit, I don't know why. There's something about this when I look at it. It reminds me of like The Last of Us. Just the colors. I don't know if it's actually going to be, well, the drills look really dark. But anyway, so yes, it's only a mystery until you take it out of the box and look at the canvas. And then this is basically what you're going to have whenever you get a regular diamond painting from them. Now, well, I'll mention this later again too, but there don't seem to be any duplicates from, like, this artwork was not also available to purchase as a standard diamond painting. This seems to only be part of their mystery kits specifically. So you don't have to worry about potentially getting a duplicate if you get one of their regular diamond painting kits from their Halloween section. Okay, so again, we have this is the legend number on here, 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. There's not DMC codes attached to these. I have heard mixed things, like I'm sure this is 310 though, which is the color DMC code for black. I've heard mixed things about people being able to contact Michael's like customer support and get DMC codes for these kits. I have never tried myself. If you have tried, you'll have to let me know. Some of you have told me before that you've been able to contact them and get DMC codes for your kits, but bless you, I have not. And that said, if you have, they make these little portfolios. You can get them on Amazon. I think they're by Art Dot, where it has all of the drill colors in a portfolio with the matching DMC code. So you could match these to those if you wanted. The only reason I really feel like you'd be worrying about that is if you were planning to save your leftover diamonds. So me, I'm not so much worried about it. I'm just going to finish the kit and then move on and toss the drills or repurpose them for another project. So this kit, like I said, has round diamonds like all the kits you're going to see today. And I don't necessarily have complaints about Make Market's round drills. I don't think they're terribly faceted. So sometimes I feel like my putty or wax like has a hard time gripping them after a little while and I have to like kind of flatten it over again. But I just finished a Make Market kit for Summer with the Masters and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out and it was fine to work on. So, okay, this was the first mystery kit we looked at. This is specifically the -1 and also had the blue dot. I'm going to pack this up. We're going to look at our other mystery kit next. Next up, we have the black dot kit, which all the same features on the outside of the box. So we're going to skip that part. As far as the kit itself, again, spoiler warning, but you probably already skipped ahead. This one is the Dash 4. And I really like this image. I think this one is a lot of fun. It's going to be the same size, the 40 by 50-ish centimeters. And this one comes with glow-in-the-dark diamonds. Now, it didn't say that on the front of the box. That would probably give something away. Sometimes Make Market kits will come with special drills. A lot of these Halloween ones come with glow-in-the-dark drills. You'll see some others in some other kits. But what this image looks like, it's spooky, but not like scary spooky, I don't feel like. We have the same deal as far as instruction sheet, toolkit. We're not going to go through those again. Drill colors. Let's see a little bit of those there. But let's look at the actual image. Let me roll it back. Otherwise, these have a really hard time laying flat if you don't roll them. It's not 100% polyester. You could also put something heavy on top of them, but that usually just does the trick. So this is kind of like, it's a cute spooky. Like you got like the crow and everything and this cute like lantern and some jack-o'-lanterns. This is really fun. I love this image a lot. And we do have some of the red printing still, but like I can work with it for the price point, and if I love the image, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, keep in mind, even though there's like these that red letter Y, that red dash, that is not necessarily going to be that's not going to be a red color. That's probably going to be like a white or a blue. So I bet our glow in the dark are going to be these string lights in the trees, and probably in the jack-o'-lanterns if I had to guess. But we don't have to guess. We can go ahead and open these up to take a peek. Okay, same deal here where we don't have DMC codes. We just have the legend number printed on here. If I had to guess, I think that the material of the round diamonds from Make Market are also acrylic. Acrylic rounds are just generally less fussy than acrylic squares. So I can work with acrylic rounds. You notice if you look at the tops of these just look very, I'll even zoom you in. They just look very lightly rounded. There's not a whole lot of like really sharp cut facets going on there. And so I don't know what it is. I feel like when diamonds are more faceted, it's easier for my pen and wax to grip, or the wax or putty to grip it a little bit easier. So there is that. Let's see. Okay, so here's our glow in the dark diamonds. This one you can kind of see, it looks like kind of a little bit semi-transparent, but we're gonna have this white glow in the dark and then this light yellow glow in the dark, which even when they're not, glow in the dark, they're still gonna look kind of different. Then we have this orange glow in the dark and then a slightly darker yellow glow in the dark. And we'll look at the canvas together. I'll show you where these different special drill glow in the darks are gonna go. If you're wondering about how to charge up those drills so that they actually glow in the dark when you turn the lights off, you have a couple options. Assuming this works like other glow in the dark kits I've worked on in the past, you can either set it outside under the sun, get those natural UV rays going, or you can do what I do, which is, if you're really lazy especially, grab a UV flashlight. You can get one from Amazon. They're not terribly expensive. I only have to shine it over the drills for like 30 seconds and they're nice and charged up and you'll be able to see them really glowing. Now, I don't know, like once they're actually glowing in the dark, if you're gonna see a color variation between like the yellows and oranges, or if it's just gonna be like, just looks like that kind of greenish color you usually get with glow in the dark, but I don't know if you guys have done one of these. You have to let me know. Okay, as far as where these glow-in-the-dark drills are going to go, yeah, it's the pumpkin eyes. We have the white, the light yellow, and the darker yellow, and the jack-o'-lantern eyes and mouths. Actually not in the center of the lantern. It's just in the center of the jack-o'-lantern eyes and mouths. Where's that orange color? It's a plus sign. Oh, it is here. Okay. So where are we missing? The lighter yellow. Okay, so it depends. Like this one, it's the letter E is the what? Let me zoom again because it's blurry. Letter E is the white. The dash is the light yellow. The equal sign is the darker yellow. And then the plus sign is the orange glow in the dark. So it's various colors. Like in here, you can see white and then the two shades of yellow and then the orange. So that's just where you're seeing it though, is in some of these glow. There's a little bit down here too. I can't tell what that is. And I don't have like the original artwork to compare it with. But then we do have, I see the darker yellow and the orange in these string lights. And some of these string lights, there's various glow-in-the-dark drills throughout those. So that's where your glow in the dark are going to be. Yeah, it makes total sense in my opinion. But that's our second mystery kit. Again, there's 2 more. If you want to hear just a brief description of them, one of them has like a skull is kind of the prominent part of it, and the other is like a dapper gentleman's skeleton and kind of like a portrait style. So I don't remember which is which, but I think in the like everything diamond painting group and in like the Diamonds and Emeralds Facebook group, that's where I've seen people actually share details about which color dot is which and which of the numbers, like the -1, 2, 3, or 4, which one those go with. So I'll be interested to see if maybe there are some others besides just those 4 floating around out there. Let me know in the comments if you've seen other images besides the ones that I described. So I'm going to put this away. We're going to move away from mystery images and look at the other Halloween projects that I have for you. Next up, I have what I'm probably most excited for, which are these spooky cocktails. These are so cute. I think these are just way too fun. So this is a mini set. These are going to be a set of mini canvases that are all on theme. They had a few different versions of these, including one that was like Mean Girls meets Skeleton Spooky that you have to see. These are going to be 5 by 7 inches each, or 12 by 17-ish. So they're like a good size. And these are going to be more of like a freestyle grid. So as opposed to a standard diamond painting where things are really on a really perfect like X grid and perfect lines, you can use a multi-placer. These are a little bit more, let's just place the drills where it makes sense to kind of make the image. Now, if you skip past the mystery kits to get to these and avoid spoilers, I'm just going to give you a quick recap of just what are the boxes, what do they include here. So Halloween branding at the top. This one comes with round drills and is a partial, so there's parts of the canvas that are going to be blank. And our kit contents are here on the side. We'll go through all of that. Directions for how to diamond paint, and they do give you the image here of what the actual artwork is you're going to be working with. As far as what's included, now, like I said, if you skip to the mystery, I'm excited to show you this part because I'm assuming it'll be in here too. Yeah, some on-theme basic toolkits, which is really fun because unlike this summer season and like the last Christmas season, they didn't have any individual like separate accessories that were on theme for this season. Like for summer they had this really fun like pink apple wax caddy. For Christmas they had these little peppermint wax things that were cute. So these, it just comes with your basic toolkit. We have a pen that's orange with a squishy. We have some bags you can store leftover diamonds in. Our wax is even orange, which is way too fun. And then we have a basic orange tray. So everything is on theme for the holidays. They're going to give you an instruction sheet in French and English, and we have including some tips down here, which those always are kind of amusing to me, but helpful too. Now these, while the mysteries didn't come with a separate legend, this one does, maybe because there's not a space on the side for them to go, but there's going to be 45 different colors in this set, and we do get the DMC code printed in this right-hand column. So it does seem to vary with make market kits. Like I thought that they were moving towards including these and the DMC more frequently, but it seems to be just with some kits, maybe the ones that are more not traditional canvases, So these, like I said, these are a good size, you guys. We have these bigger canvases. They're bigger than like Paint Gems or like Mini Dazzles from DAC. These are definitely bigger than those. Yeah, like was it 5 by 7 inches, I think it said? Yeah, as opposed to 4 by 6, I feel like is kind of the standard size for the others. But you can see, okay, we have this plastic cover. That kind of cloudy look is just on the plastic cover. And we just have glue where the drills are gonna go. And what makes it a partial is that there's no diamonds on this white background. So it's just kind of sitting there. It's gonna pop a little bit. And we don't have things in a super strict grid. You are gonna be able to multi-place some of these lines if you want, but for the most part, you're doing a lot of single placing. So we have this cute spooky one. This ghost one is probably my favorite though. This is so much fun. I love this so much. Now we do have some of the red symbol printing. Not my favorite, but it is what it is. For a mini set like this, where you get these nice big images, you can pop into some 5 by 7 frames. I just can't complain. You almost can't even make out that letter F there. Ooh, this is why this here, let me zoom in. This is why I'm not a fan of this red ink printing. Look at how the canvas or the whatever is swallowing it. Like the red L and the purple around it, I wish they just used black printing. I feel like that would just be so much better. And this is like, I'll have to use process of elimination to be able to tell that that's a 6, right? Like it's so messy. So you can't even, I had you pulled way too far in. Yeah, like this is so much clearer in camera than it is in person. So Annoying, that is what it is. And then here's our last cocktail, again with like a bone and an eyeball, but so fun. So fun. Lots of colors in these. They just go ahead and put all the colors for this set in one pack, and they didn't put the DMC codes on these. They actually just printed the actual symbol. And since the symbols do go past alphanumeric and into some others, that includes printing things like, equal sign and stuff. Colors wise, this is really colorful and fun for a Halloween project. So if you're wanting something that isn't like dark colors, browns, oranges, well, these have some oranges. This has just like a rainbow of colors, like a whole cocktail of colors, if you will. And these are in, DMC order, it looks like ish. Yeah, DMC order. With the symbols printed on them, so it'll be easy enough to kit up. If you wanted to, they make these really, really cheap sticker makers. The one that I've used, I think they still make it. It's a Xyron X150 sticker maker. It's less than $20 and there's no batteries or anything involved, but you can feed, like this would actually fit about perfectly through it because I think it's about this wide. You'd feed this through it and it turns it into sticker paper, and then you can have sticker labels to then label if you kit these up into baggies or storage containers. It just makes it that much easier. So we have really just a fun rainbow of colors here, lots of shades of purples and pinks. Definitely not your mama's Halloween colors. So if you're wanting something that's just a little bit different, this could really be a fun way to go. And like I said, I think this is probably my favorite of the Halloween things I'm showing you today, just because it's so unique, it's so fun. I really am enjoying it a lot. And I like how Make Market's trying to expand out a little bit, and this little spooky cocktail set is the way to go. So, all right, I'll be right back. We'll get into another kit. Next up, we're going to look at my favorite of the like mini hanging kits that they had, because they're shades of pink. You know, I love my shades of pink. This set, I think these are one of the best deals, like values that they have to offer, because it comes with the hanging frame and actually looks very nice displayed. It's very frame ready, and you get an upgraded pen. So there's various ways that you can get some fun upgraded tools with these kits. This is going to be 8 by 10 inches or 20 by 25-ish centimeters. Typically with Make Market, you're going to see a whole set of kits that are in this size and then a whole set of kits that are in this larger size. They don't have a lot of in between unless it's more one of their special projects. It's going to have a lot of similarities with the mini set that we looked at in terms of what there is on the box. So let's just open it up to see. Now they put these are magnetic. These are the wood frame bits that go at the top and bottom of the project, and then there's the hanging string. So it's there, it's ready to go. I've completed a couple of their hanging smaller projects like these and been so happy with the completed look. For Summer with the Masters specifically, I've done a couple, and I'm so surprised at how nice they look for $14.99 US. That's what I'm just going to I can't stop mentioning whenever I do these particular unboxings from Make Market. Like, the price point is just ridiculous. And I'm not an affiliate. Like, this is just, I bought these kits myself with the coupon, but this is just me with my genuine opinion. There's a reason you see these on my channel multiple times, because I think you can't beat it value-wise. So here's this cute little mini canvas here. It's small size, but I think you're gonna get a good level of detail with this image. I feel like sometimes the images they'll choose, it's really too much detail for this size point, but this I feel like is good. And by looking at this on the box, you can get a sense for actually how this is going to look completed, instead of it just being like here's the, digital version of the original image, which I think it's nice, because then you know how it's going to look when it's finished. We're going to get the same thing as we did with the other kits, where we have an instruction sheet. We have our toolkit, but this one does come with the nicer pen. So these pens, sometimes they will sell them individually depending on kind of what they're doing, but they are much bigger than a basic pen. They're a lot more ergonomic and more comfortable to hold, and they come with metal screw-in tips. So there's an all-in-one kind of single placer here, and it comes with a three placer. They put the dots here. 3-placer screw-in metal multi-placer. Now, I think that they do still sell in their regular diamond painting section sets of screw-in tips and that kind of thing. So if you want bigger multi-placer options, those are options. And I think this is a nice upgrade, a nice addition, and these really are more comfortable than a basic diamond painting pen, honestly. So you can almost just get this just for the pen for less than what you pay for a hand-turned diamond painting pen elsewhere. And we are going to get a legend sheet again. This is going to have 26 colors. Lots of just beiges and pinks. Yeah, right up my alley here. Colors wise, I am gonna leave these in here because I don't think there are any special drills in this one. Yeah, there's no special drills. I'm just gonna kind of give you a little look at the colors from what we can see in the bag here. Lots of neutrals. But this one, what did they call this one? Here's the box. Like, I misplaced it already. Oh, did they not? Where's the name? Is there not a name on here? Oh, Moonbats. There we go. This one's just called Moonbats if you're looking for it on the website or app whenever it hits there. So anyway, that is Moonbats. Let's take a look at maybe some of these wood projects next. Next, let's take a look at one of these wood kits, like I said. These are really cute. This one's called Potions and does come with some glow-in-the-dark drills, and it shows you where those are going to go. These really do have a lot in common with the other regular diamond painting kits, but they obviously have some extra special features too that I want to make sure that you are familiar with. So we're going to open this up, and lots of pieces going on here. Okay, so we have our toolkit with all of our on-theme goods. We have our diamonds, which this one is going to be lots of purples and greens. We'll look at the glow-in-the-dark ones in a bit. We have a little instruction sheet here. This is still pretty generic. It's not specific to the wood projects here. They do give you a legend. We have tons of glow-in-the-dark in this one. We'll look at those. And then this is for attaching after you've completed the project. Don't know what this is. Something I'm sure that is useful. And then here's our wood panel. So it's a good size and a good thickness. Here's where you're going to attach the string. And we have this clear plastic cover that's of course protecting it. So this is that freestyle grid where there are some areas you can multi-place. A lot of these you're going to be looking at, let's do some single placing. But I think this is going to make the details work at this kind of size so much better. And seeing this displayed is going to be really fun. It's like you could put it next to a shelf that you have some plants and stuff on. It'll be really, really, really cute. As far as what our glow-in-the-dark diamonds are going to be for this kit, let's take a look. So let's see. It's going to be starting with the letter V. Let me see if I can skip to those colors. Probably not going to be that simple. Is this them? Yeah, okay, here's the end of the strand. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have a white glow-in-the-dark, purple glow-in-the-dark. Those almost look like jelly. If I zoom you in. And then we have a blue glow-in-the-dark, another purple glow-in-the-dark, a green glow-in-the-dark, and another purple glow-in-the-dark. Wait. Is that right? Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah, these are all glow-in-the-dark diamonds. Remember, you can stick this out in the sun to charge up or grab a UV flashlight, and that will give you that nice glowy effect. Where these are going to be. So let's see. The number 3 here is going to be our one of the glow-in-the-dark colors as well. There's a number 3. And then the number 4, these leaves, that's glow-in-the-dark. That's a purple color. There's little 3s up here too. And then we had, okay, the letter V is a glow-in-the-dark color. It's these outlinings. W, X, and Y as well. So here's the letter Y. That was a purple color. There's some Y on these purples. Y here. Oh, there's the W. And then the letter X, I'm sure I'm just glancing right past. But if you see the letter X, that is also a glow-in-the-dark diamond. There's the Y. There's some V's sprinkled up in here. That's glow-in-the-dark. So yeah, lots of just things on the shelf are going to have that glow-in-the-dark effect. So this one was called Potions, just Potions for this one. We have one more wood panel to look at, and this one is for those of you that are like, give me fall. Just give me fall, not necessarily Halloween. So let's grab that next. Speaking of fall, here we go, all things pumpkins. I don't necessarily love how this render looks, but I feel like if you step back, like if this is hanging on your wall, okay, I buy it, you know, but at first glance, I'm not as in love with it as some of the others. This one's just called Pumpkins, and let's look at, I don't know if this one's going to have any special drills in it. Yeah, for the most part, these, it's like glow in the dark or nothing. Occasionally, like this other fall one we're going to look at, there are some ABs in it, but yeah, otherwise it's kind of a toss-up. So, okay, let's take a look at our color list. No special drills in this one, but 18 colors in total and same features here. And then we have this is our little spread here. So this has a lot fewer opportunities to use a multi-placer. This is just all single placing, but it's very cozy. It's very warm. They had a fall kit last year with lots of pumpkins. It was like a harvest table that this is kind of reminding me of. And hanging like in a fall setting and scene would be really pretty. And I feel like even like that twine style hanging really suits this style too. It's very harvesty, very harvesty. We're looking at, speaking of harvesty, just every shade of brown and orange that you can think of. And yeah, just all things fall vibes. So it was nice to see that even though this is 100% called, like this is the Halloween collection, it was a nice surprise to see that they did still have some fall kits here in the mix. And you do still get, you know, on theme color wise, toolkit. So you can't complain about that. That's our pumpkins little hanging kit. And yeah, so let me know if you're going to be going more the cozy route as opposed to the spooky route. Let's keep on theme with all things fall. And here we have a very fall themed kit that was in the regular kind of year-round section. This one is just called Tree. I know, very creative. I will say, in the interest of full disclosure, I actually purchased this kit last year and they may have updated the packaging slightly, but I did check when I was in Michael's earlier and they have this exact artwork still available. And so I assume it's going to be identical. I can't imagine that they re-rendered this, but it's always possible that there are things that could be slightly different. So I just want to make sure you know that in case you're like, wait, I got it. And it was a little bit different. Yeah, but this is very fall vibes. And it looks like from the printing on here, unless this is just a weird effect of the lighting, I think we're going to have ABs in this one, but it's not advertising as much. So we'll take a look once we actually open it up. And again, this is for if you're like me and you're like, yeah, Halloween is great sometimes, but sometimes I also just want some happy fall vibes too. So this one, yeah, it's very landscape mode. Here we go. So since this is from the year-round section, we have more of their standard toolkit where all of the things in it are identical in terms of what they are. Pen, baggies, tray, wax, but they're just not orange. And then we're gonna roll this backwards. It's got the same features in terms of the canvas material, the glue, the symbol printing, how the legends are on the canvas and whatnot. It's just from their year-round section. Lots of this red printing I can see, especially up here. But we do have a lot of red colors. Yeah, that's just, it's clearer in camera than it is in person. In person, it's very oversaturated and a little bit of an eye strain for that lowercase a. But we do have some color blocking down here. Rejoice. My impression is that Make Market does do at least a decent amount of hand charting for their kits where a human being is spending some time trying to go in and touch these up so that it looks cleaner and makes more sense. I don't know how extensive the hand charting is, but a lot of their kits just seem a lot cleaner than I would expect than if they were like computer charted. So we have our instruction sheet here again, and our drill colors. I want to see if we can't tell from the legend if there are special drills because this is one that did not come with codes or anything like that, but I see a special drill in here. So let's look. Here's our color spread. We're gonna skip straight to the special drills again. I see them right here in the middle. So we have what looks like two different AB colors. Now AB stands for Aurora Borealis. These get their name from the northern lights and have an iridescent coating on the top that is very eye-catching, and you're gonna draw your eye to the areas it's charted in. So we have this purple AB and this yellow AB. The other colors in this kit, just there's some rich reds and oranges and then some blues and whatnot for the sky too. This is like a fun abstract like watercolory tree. I do like it a lot. Where the special drills are going to go, I know in the picture on the front of the box it looked pretty much, the purple one kind of goes up the trunk of the tree and you can see where it kind of goes off into some of these branches. And then there's the yellow AB. You can kind of see how there's that extra sparkle in some of these areas. So that yellow color in the sky, it goes through these clouds. There's a patch of it down here and a little bit in here. And actually up here in the leaves, all this yellow is the yellow AB. The purple AB continues up into, the leaves of the tree and branches up here. But I see little bits of it down here. There's like little patches of the purple AB down here, a little bit here, and a little bit through this area too. So that's nice to get a little bit of a mix of different special drills too, not just the like glow in the dark we've seen in some of the others. Yeah, some of their more standard kits are going to come with ABs, but it doesn't always say. It doesn't always say if it's going to. So I guess looking at the front of the box is really kind of the way to go. Otherwise, it's going to be a fun surprise. We have one more kit to look at together, our Halloween Ghosty. So I will be right back with that one. Last, but of course not least, we have our cute little 3D ghost kit that is going to light up and just would be a really ridiculously adorable spooky addition to your Halloween decor. So even with the lights off, it's going to look really cute and very ghosty, but with the lights on, it kind of shows you how it's going to look both ways. They put some instructions on the back, and I have done one or two of these kinds of projects before, and I'll explain once we're kind of opening this all up. But yeah, you're just going to want to put the glue on, let it dry till it's clear, and then place, and do it in small sections. And here's everything that's included. Here's all your caution and warnings. You're going to need some batteries for this one. Let's open this up. Oh, it's a little bit smaller than I was expecting. Okay, but you still get a cute orange toolkit. You get your actual little ghost here. Okay, this is so adorable. Stop it. This is so adorable. Okay, at the bottom, you have a spot where you're going to unscrew that to put your batteries in. You got on and off. And there is a light that is inside there. You can kind of see the wiring down there. And it feels like to the touch, it's like, I don't know if that's silicone, but it's got like a little tiny bit of give to it, but I'm not going to sit out here to try to break it. Diamonds, let's see, these instruction sheets, I think will go into maybe a little bit more detail. Let's look. Yes. Okay. So lots more detail actually. So you want to clean that off and all that. Blah, 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 blah. And sorry, I just like, you can read. So here's what was on the box. So you're going to want to put it on there, brush it on. The brush does help get it nice and even. When it's dry, you'll know it'll be clear and tacky. You can go ahead and touch it with your finger. And then you're going to want to like push gently with these. And this is one of the pumpkins they had, I think, last year. I think this is one I unboxed here on my channel. We have tips and info about batteries and whatnot. So hopefully those instructions will help this feel a little bit more manageable and less like, wait, there's glue everywhere. What am I doing? And so here's the brush, and then here's the cap. So there's like two pieces here. You're gonna want to take this off and take that off first and then put the cap back on. So it's like, when you get a bottle of ketchup or something and you're like, why isn't it coming out? Or bottle of ranch dressing. You have to take the inside thing off first, and then it'll squeeze out the end, and then just wipe it off after you're done so that you don't get a bunch of dried like glue tacking on there. So squeeze it like directly on here and then just like brush. I would do like small sections to start, just until like you feel like you've gotten the hang of it, and then you can go, all the way around and whatnot. You could seal it if you wanted to. I'll link a video below on how to seal a completed diamond painting, which the same idea would apply to this. You could brush over it with Minwax, polyacrylic, and clear gloss finish, lightly with a paintbrush or a sponge brush, and that'll just kind of help seal it all into place. I'd probably do that just to feel a little more secure about it. Now, depending on the one that you get, like I think the crystal ball might come with multiple colors. One of the others might come, I don't know if the pumpkin comes with multiple colors. The ghost only comes with one color, and it's this clear crystal. They give you 4 big bags of it. This should be plenty. There's 5. I was gonna say that feels a little thick. There's tons in here. So hopefully this is going to be enough. I have heard people that have contacted Make Market when they have run out of a color, and I believe have been sent replacements, but just in case. I would start small and maybe work in kind of methodical sections. Like you can make lines out of it if you want to. It's just, you can be creative with it. You could do whatever you like to with it. But either way, once it's done, you're going to get such a cute little crystal ghost. Imagine having like a shelf display where you've got like these two and maybe one of like a couple of the drink frames. Like just, it would be so cute. It would be so stinking cute. Okay, let me put this away real quick. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. And that wraps up this adventure of a haul video. Thank you guys for sticking with me. I know the background noises the accompaniment was next level tonight, but just consider it part of the Halloween spirit. I genuinely hope that you enjoyed getting a look at these different Make Market kits from their brand new Halloween line for 2025. These, if they're not in your store right now, hopefully they will roll out in the next week or two, as well as be available on the website and the app. There was a lot more where this came from. There were multiple other mystery kits. There were at least 10 of this size kit with the hangers and 10 of this size larger kit. And they had several other mini sets. They had 3 other 3D kits. They had a few other of these round hanging ones. And I think another style or two that I just didn't pick up today. And who knows, maybe there's going to be more put out that my store just hadn't put out yet. Their Halloween selection is top notch. I feel like as seasonal collections go, Halloween is where they seem to do the most and go all out and have a lot to offer. So if you are a Halloween fan and you're shopping on a budget like I am right now, go take a look at Make Market at Michael's. Make sure you're checking the app for those coupons. Please don't spend full price, but honestly, even full price, if you love the kit, $14.99 for a licensed diamond painting project is not bad at all. But I can't pay full price for things. I got to use that coupon. These kits would all work for Drills and Chills. If you want to find out more about what Drills and Chills is, it is a fall and Halloween themed diamond painting community event. This is our 7th year running, and I'll have the announcement video linked below if you want more info about how to join in. I won't be able to link to these kits directly right now because they're not on the website, but I should be able, I think, to link to like the Halloween section of the Michaels website at least. So anyway, I'll try to update that once these kits are there. But let me know what you think in the comments. Does your Michaels have these kits in stock yet? Are you going to be keeping an eye out or shopping for any of these? Or is Halloween not necessarily your jam and you're going to wait for Christmas? You know they put out lots of Christmas stuff too, but let's give it a few months. It'll arrive, but it's July. We're putting out Halloween. This is the mode we're in right now. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. Subscribe if you want to see more diamond painting videos, including lots of Make Market hauls like this one, along with unboxings from a variety of other companies and reviews of completed kits, like the really, really rough square drill kit that I completed from Make Market last Halloween. Stick to the round drill kits for now, friends. Anyway, I hope you're doing very well, friends. Happy Halloween in July, and I hope you have a day and a week that's as wonderful as you are. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.